and Woody likes the crooked cock.
Look at those, because I would say that she probably edges out Sarah Palin. Because think about it, who else is the hottest female politician since then in the last 14 years?
So my only caveat to her being
she's very hot.
Hotter
AOC?
than maybe. I think Sarah Palin's prettier. AOC probably has a better body. The thing about I said that right. The thing about Sarah Palin is she looked really good like post 50. Dude, AOC is hot at a time that a lot of people are hot. Like, you're not blowing me away by being like a hot 20-something-year-old. If you're a hot 50-year-old, dude, like I can only imagine what you were like at 20.
No, that's actually that's more compelling an argument than I was thinking. For that reason, if we're doing our rankings, stack rankings competitively, you would have to give it to Tulsi. Because how old is she? How old is she? She's not 50.
Tulsi. How old is I think Tulsi's young. I was making an argument for Palin being hot deep into her lifespan. Palin's even not very bad now. I mean, I looked at a recent 41. Sarah Palin 2022. I'm going to look for a picture of her. I saw her and I was like, not like killing the game or anything, but for her age.
That's the thing. For her age, killing it.
You know who's not holding up well? Her former running mate, John McCain.
He's true. Dead.
He looks terrible.
Throw up a Palin from
F's in the comment section for John McCain.
I really wish Zach had pulled up a picture of like Skeletor.
Zach found like a random candid where she's not smiling.
Zach is clearly biased against Sarah Palin.
Here she is, knowing that she's on camera. Does she look 21? No, but how old is she? This is current too. This Alaska house seat thing is like breaking news.
She's 58 years old.
Oh, that's a strong 58.
That's a strong 58. You know what? Good for her. I bet she runs. I bet she runs all the way to Alaska sometimes. All the way to Russia, rather. Sorry.
They probably don't let her on flights because of a mask thing or something. I know there's a couple people like that. She seems like an anti-masker.
I don't think they do that shit anymore, do they? Do you need masks on planes anymore?
No, I don't think you do need masks on planes.
Very recently took that down.
Oh, no, you definitely don't, because I flew like a month ago and like nowhere was requiring it.
How many people wear it voluntarily?
It was rare. Like, I was sitting in the waiting area, and you know how there's always like 7, 8, 9 rows of people all sitting there right before boarding. I bet out of the 200 people on the flight, I saw 3 masks.
Yeah.
Like maybe 3. Like, it's rare to see a mask.
Yeah, the proof's in the pudding. Like nobody wants to wear them. We're done.
No,
we're all
of course
done.
not.
And look, COVID isn't gone either. Like I haven't looked at the stats recently. I did see that Fauci got it, which is like this fun little. If you're an anti-mask, from the beginning patriot, you've got to be laughing your ass off right now.
Is it the first time he's had it? It might be.
I believe it is. I think there would have been more said if he'd had it in the past. I don't recall him getting it before, but of course, he's got it now. And of course, they're using the meet your maker memes. A lot of that going around.
I know people who've had COVID recently. I guess I'll just say it. Hope had COVID a couple weeks ago, and it hasn't been hitting that hard. Mm-hmm. And I wonder, is it because the Omicron variant isn't that hard? Is it because my sample size is I know kids that have had it, and I know 20-something-year-old that had it.
Yeah. Did you notice they stopped informing us what variant was mutating this week, 2 months ago? For a long time, they were pumping out new variants like they were Marvel movies, and then all of a sudden, we didn't need Ant-Man 6 to whip us into shape anymore. We had Ukraine to talk about, and now who knows? You just mentioned Omicron. That's 4 months ago. There would have been 16 different variants since then.
Is that true? I thought
the virus was still the one. All the time, right?
You think how though? How do we know though? Because they stopped telling us about the new mutations.
Maybe I just assumed it. That's a good point. Yeah.
They stopped naming them.
Well, you said Hope's was mild. Everyone I've known who's gotten it, who was young, not obese, not diabetic, not elderly, they have been okay. And we've known that since the beginning. They knew the risk factors were primarily obesity and diabetes were the two biggest comorbidities that aligned with, which is to be understood, because that's kind of the
I ended on that note. I love the
That was the
wordplay.
best
Very
shit
nice.
I've ever heard.